rugby, and having maybe a little bit of argy-bargy there with the photographers, telling them what's what. That's what Joe Marler does, and that is what we will miss so much. But we're going to chat all things Bristol, first of all, because of course Pat Lam is standing next to us. Congratulations, Pat. I saw one of your quotes from the week where you said that you were satisfied with how the first 6 rounds had gone, but not yet happy. Yeah. Are you happy?
Yeah, very happy with that. I'm very proud of the boys. I mean, we talked about after the autumn internationals, we said, well, let's just go and put a show on and play so we can play the game a different way. But Ian McGeechan used to always say to me that if it looks easy, it's actually hard work, and we talk about that all the time. You know, that you got to make sure that you're carrying square, you're presenting the ball, the breakdown, and then on the ball and be off the ball. So really proud for that sort of rugby to happen. So much work has to go and commitment from the players.
I don't know if it looked easy, Chris Ashton. It looked exhausting.
What I find fascinating, how have you got so many different variations in attack? How are you finding time to get them all in and all on the pitch?
Yeah, I mean, we did it in pre-season. There's there's a lot of shapes and pictures off it, but it's the individual schoolwork. And Dave Ellis, Sean Marsden, I talk about how I want a certain pass, and then they go away and work on it. And at the High Performance Centre, we do a lot of skills. I talk about 1,000 touches. I want everyone a week, and so they can be comfortable. When they pull the ball out the back, I don't want them to have a look. And I said, if you have to look, that means you've got to get back and keep getting comfortable on it. So, and then that's what I love about the group. There's really good leadership and connection up there, and trust in their skills and being fearless in the way we play.
The other thing is, to play like that, you also have to be quite disciplined, because if you're gifting the ball back to the opposition, it turns against you very quickly. Only 3 penalties tonight. That is an incredible record, right?
Yeah, it is, and I think our mindset, and Jordan Crane's fantastic on this, around our transition. I'm all about the transition for attack. He's all about the transition into D. And he's put a really good system that we don't worry if we turn the ball. I think Crane realised Pat's going to play the way that we want to. Instead of worrying about making turnovers, how do we get the ball back after we turn it over? And Crane has put a lot of work into that, and the boys have bought in. There's a really good group that look after that defence.
Pat, I know we're only 7 rounds in, so we are a long way off, but a lot is said about positions in the run into Christmas. You're now top of the table. What does that do to morale?
Yeah, the morale's good, mainly because we're going up against Leinster and La Rochelle in a 6-day turnaround. and that's. But Harry Thacker talked about it to the boys. He's been here 7 years, and he said, never have we been in this position, and these are the games we wanted to play. So it was all about getting out of the blocks. We knew it was a 1 premiership game. We did a lot of prep for this. That's now parked. We'll enjoy tonight, and now we'll prepare for well, it's like 2 internationals. We're going to play Ireland and we're going to play France.
Can I ask one more?
Yeah, go for it.
What has Ibitoye got to do to get into the England team?
Mate, I think the unseen work. I mean, he's phenomenal. I think after the All Black game, England, I heard commentators talking and people about Mark Tillea and making something out of nothing. And then they've talked about, Sue Lee making something. England have that here, a guy who can make something. The try that he made down here, he came from the far side. He's just able to read, and he injects himself anywhere, and then and creates so many opportunities. And when people have a look off the ball, you just see where he appears, and he's in great nick, and he loves it. He's got license.
Yeah.
Pat, I've got to ask, do you have no romance in your bones? Is there not a part of you that would have liked to see someone like Joe Marler put an end to his professional career with a win? You're that merciless.
No, I think Joe tonight wasn't about Joe. I think the career for Joe. Joe's been awesome. I had the privilege of working with the Barbarians. And what a character, what a servant for English rugby, for Harlequins rugby. It wasn't about tonight, it's about his whole career. And it's great to see him with Daisy and the kids. So, pleased for him.
Beautifully said, Pat. You give him a hug at the end of the game. What did you say to him?
I've had a few already today. He said he was going to punch me at the end of the game.
Punch you?
Yeah, he wasn't happy. He said he's not supposed to do that. But, a lot of love for Joe.
Oh, I'll tell you what, he's retired in the manner in which he's played, and we love to see it. Pat, congratulations.
Thank you.
A hugely thrilling, entertaining match tonight. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Cheers. Thanks, boys.
I wondered, he had to rush off there, but I wondered, did he threaten to punch him as he spoke to him, or was this a pre-arranged threat?
I think he was talking to me. He wasn't talking to Pat.
Oh, we want to see that. Let's get it over.
Yeah.